Hey there, all you amazing people. Welcome to the video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about depersonalization and memory loss. Maybe you can't remember what you did earlier in the day, what you did last week, last month. Maybe it seems a bit fractured or a bit scattered. So we're going to look into why that's happening and some of the things that you can do about it. And for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Dan, and I help people overcome their DPDR and their anxious thoughts using coaching techniques so they can get their life back. One of the crap symptoms with DPDR is memory loss. And I've seen a lot of people ask me and a lot of comments about along the lines of, does my memory ever come back? And what happens if this is permanent and I never get these memories back? So let's dive straight into why that's happening and some things you can do about it. Sometimes you might experience that you can't remember what you did during the day or yesterday, or your memory might be fragmented. This is a symptom of the DPDR, and the reason it happens could be that your mind is focusing on how anxious it is. It's blocking out unimportant things from your day, or there is so much stuff racing around that you just can't access that memory. The way that the mind works is that everything that you do experience, it does sort of alter it or distort it or add to it or take away from it. And if you are in the process of having high anxiety right now and really worrying about all your symptoms, then of course, what you had for breakfast is probably not going to be important for you. So therefore, it's going to feel like you've actually forgotten what you had. It's a scary symptom. And right now you're scared that you'll never get those memories back, or you'll be like this even after you recover. Let me reassure you right now that you will get them back and it won't last forever. So even once you've recovered from your DPDR, all the things that you feel that you've forgotten, like big events or whatever it is, they will actually come back. They're in there, but just right now, you can't really access them that well. Consider how your memory was before DPDR. And I think this is an important point because it puts it into some kind of context for you in regards to generally whether you've got DPDR or not. Our memories are actually pretty bad. Many people think memory is like pressing play on a movie you haven't seen in a while. Everything is clear, detailed, and accurate. In fact, the opposite is true, and generally we have bad memory recall in the first place. That's why eyewitness testimony is the least effective means of evidence. People forget things, distort things, add to or subtract things, and generalize things. So look, even before you got DPDR, your memory wasn't even that great in the first place. The truth is, your memory had issues before you even had DPDR. It's just how people are. However, now you're noticing it a lot more and giving it a lot more weight and importance than you used to. But it is true that your memory might be a little bit more hazy than what it used to be, but probably not that much. This is a big thing with anxiety and DPDR with regards to all of the symptoms, such as the intrusive thoughts and the sort of ruminating and the memory loss and all that type of stuff, is that you probably had a little bit of that anyway, because we all do. We all have thoughts that just sort of pop in there, and we can never remember exactly every single detail of what we've done every day. Now, I do get it that you might notice that generally you are forgetting things perhaps a lot more than you used to. And for sure, like the DPDR can actually affect your memory in those type of ways, but it is just a symptom. And like with any symptom, once the sort of root cause, which is causing these symptoms, is dealt with and processed and essentially gotten rid of, then the symptoms are all going to start to go, and you will really find this. I promise you will find that your memories start to come back of perhaps blank spots where there are them, or when you do sort of go around about your day, then you're not going to feel like you're forgetting as much as what you used to. And the reason that this is so scary and that you think it will last forever and it's having permanent damage is because you've never actually experienced this before. So it is all new. So naturally, you're catastrophizing, you're jumping to the worst possible conclusions out there without sort of realizing all the sort of gray area in the middle, and without actually having the experience of realizing that, hey, once I get better, everything else is just going to go back to normal. And it will, believe me, trust me, it will go back to normal when you recover. I've done a lot of videos about how to recover and what other symptoms mean on my channel, so go and check those out. And if you want to talk to me directly and in detail about what you're going through, and sort of some things that you can do to put you on the road to recovery, then please reach out to me and let's have a chat. You can book a free discovery call. You can get in touch with me via Instagram or Facebook. All the information for that is in the description of the video. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.